Hi, I'm Sue from Movement for Life, and today it's about Powerhouse Foundation on the mat. This will enable us to get a better understanding of the integration of the extremities into the powerhouse. This is the foundation work for the classical method. You need to do the wall series first and then do the mat work. You'll see the similarities, and also your brain and your body will find the links and help you understand the movement patterns better. Try and get a bit of a flow and movement going while you do the routine. Think about the wall as a piece of equipment. The wall is also the mat. Likewise, the mat is a piece of equipment. So use the mat to give your body some feedback. Now, in order to understand the mat, we need to explore a variety of spine shapes. This is important for all the foundation work from which the exercises in the classical method stem from. So once you can understand the variety of shapes that are created, you'll better be able to move when the exercises come up, even if they are new. So, number one, we need to move. As we stretch, we control and strengthen in equal parts with the spine shapes. So, Joseph Pilates apparently spent a lot of time going to the zoo, New York City Zoo, to go and watch the animals move. He also observed babies in their developmental stages. So if you think about watching babies, when they're first born, they're very round. From there, they start to crawl on their tummies and they're pushing themselves up into that extended position. From there, they start to walk, and as they walk, they stand tall as they toddle about. We also then had a spine shape in a twist movement pattern. The last one is a side bend, but it's not part of the foundation, i.e. the basics. So when you do the mat work, have a think about the different shapes that are created as you do these exercises, because they will help you do the movements better. So without further ado, you need a mat. You're going to come to standing, and immediately you'll recognize the similarities with the wall. So we stand across one hand over the top of the other. We rise up onto the balls of the feet. Without sticking your butt out, you want to tuck your tail underneath you. And as you come back onto the floor, trying not to touch the floor, you onto your 100. Find the connection to your back. And as you reach the arms, you're in your longest, tallest back. And you beat the arms. Breathing in and breathing out. 5 each way. Keep sending the ribs back and being reminded about being on the wall. I'm trying not to bounce. I can picture myself bouncing off the wall. So what do I need to find more length and more connection? Breathing in, 50, and out. $90, 100. From here, you enter the roller. Find the connection to your back. Your toes pull towards your nose like you're standing on the mat, on the floor. You nod the head, you soften the breastbone, you send the ribs backwards as you reach into the round spine. As we roll back, we become our longest, tallest back. Keep the ribs connected like you're on the wall. Keep sending the ribs back as you reach from your back forwards. Last one, 5. From there, we into our single leg circle. We reach one leg up. From there, the leg is standing on the floor, just like you did against the wall. Leg across the midline of the body for 2, 3, 4, and 5. And reverse. So it's not about how big the circle is, it's about how those abdominals felt on that wall. And change. Find the connection to the leg that's on the ground. Stand on the floor. Circles. And reverse. Once again, think about how it felt, how connected you felt on the wall. Last one. Reach the leg down. From there, we're into rolling like a ball, so arms go above the head. Reach the legs away. From there, you nod the head, you soften the breastbone, and you curl up to sitting. From there, you lift the feet wide and wide elbows. Find the connection. Send your tailbone down as you scoop and you roll. Just tuck. Just 5. So once again, this is your round shape. And from there, we're into our single leg pull. Long spine. Draw the tummy in. Think about being on the wall. And change. And change. You draw the leg in. In. And in. And in. Keep scooping. And it's the leg coming to your chest. Find the longest, tallest back. Keep your tailbone down. Keep the ribs connected. Last 2. Last 1. And 2. Double leg pull. So once again, find yourself on the wall. Reach away. Find your back as you draw the legs in. And find your back. From there, we're into our spine stretch forward. We're looking for the wall to sit up against. From there, find the length through the spine. Once again, be reminded, come off the wall, and if you don't have the wall behind you, that's absolutely fine. Just find that two-way stretch. Once again, you find that it's really hard work, just soften your knees so that you can actually sit on your sit bones. From there, long legs, pull the toes towards your nose like you're standing on the floor. You drop the chin towards your throat, and you send the ribs backwards. And then you're trying to get the ribs to move backwards as your back moves the arms forwards. And then rest from the base of the spine. With the chin nods. Send the ribs backwards. The arms reach from the back. And this is, of course, our round shape. And back to tall shape. Last one to make 5. And from there, we're into saw. You're going to reach the arms out to the sides. You want to feel that you're connected from your back. You want to feel like I'm almost pushing down and you pressing upwards. Once again, you've got to sit out of your sit bones. If it's a problem, sit on a box or bend the knees in order to keep on your sit bones. From there, we're going to twist. And as you drop and you rotate, you send the back arm up. This will lengthen back. So we twist. As you curl up and over, you send your nose towards your knee and your ear up towards the ceiling. So the pulse is not a pulse. The pulse is a reach to open up the back even more. Keep your feet as if you're standing on the floor. There should be no moving of your heels. Last one each side, 5 each side. And you'll notice we're now in our twisted and longest spine. And come back through to center. From there, we're into swan. So, we want the feet together, knees together. The hands are underneath your shoulders, forehead down. From there, you want to pull the pubic bone towards your nose so you feel like you're levitating between the rib and the hip. You press down through the palms as you lengthen and reach. The strength and the movement comes from the mid-upper back. There should be no compression in the lower half of the back. Reaching forwards. Connect and lift. And roll. So however far you come up, the movement has to come from your back. There's no point coming up from your neck and your shoulders. So for today, this is me. And you do 5 of these. Heels stay connected. You keep thinking length. Pull the pubic bone towards your nose as you reach forwards. And from there you rock back into your child's pose. But it's an active child's pose. So you want to really reach backwards from your back muscles. So you stay around. You can clearly feel the difference if I collapse and I reach. You want to stay active because from here you go into your next exercise. So from there we enter our pelvic tucks. Lie down on your back. From there we find neutral and we want to think of being on the wall, standing on the wall. We move the spine. Lower back, mid back. Keeping the ribs on the mat and slowly peel back. Find the width. I'm thinking about how I felt on the wall as I roll up and I roll down. In temptation, especially lying on my back, is to flare the ribs. You really want to keep those ribs connected. It's a pubic bone that opens up and the pubic bone is going to your nose. And you're tucking your toes in, opening out your hip flexors. Keep the width across the collarbones, don't let those shoulders creep up. Last one. And roll all the way back down again. From there, we move to the seal. So once again, this is our round back. You would have noticed that when we were on a swan, what were we doing? Our extended back. So, from there, we into seal, round shape. So, before we get going, we need to create the seal shape. So this is the same shape, it's rolling like a ball, except the hands go on the inside, press the elbows on your front of the knees, inside of the knees, and you wrap the hand around the ankles. Once again, you're rolling from your lower abdominals to center and your seat to roll down and come back up again. And roll. So once again we're looking for that longest, tallest, roundest spine. From there we add our claps. Clap, clap, clap. 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 From there we have to come to standing in one move. And up you come. From there, we're into our roll down into a plank. So I'm going to start at the side, just for video purposes, and I glue my heels together. Reach, nod the head, soften the breastbone, and I roll the spine down. Thinking of myself on the wall. 4 hand spaces, and I draw the chest through my arms. Find the connection, draw the ribs up, and I walk the hands on my back, really stack, and again, reach the arms, scoop up and over, find the two-way stretch. We now enter a round spine, and we walk into a tall spine. Pull the sternum through the arms, find the connection to your back. Draw the ribs up towards the ceiling. Find your back as you move your hands back. Draw the ribs down, biceps to ears. Really stack and find the connection. Last one. Nod, chin, throat. Biceps to ears. Ribs up and over. Find that round spine. And find the tall spine. Visualize yourself standing on the wall. Bring your chest through your arms. Find the connection to your back. Draw the ribs. Find that round spine. Move from your back and back into the tall spine. So, I hope that you could identify with some of the shapes as you did these movement patterns, and I hope you enjoyed the Powerhouse Foundations on the mat. You could also see the similarities with doing it on the wall, so I hope it gave you a lot of comparisons and the similarities. Happy practicing while I'm away, and I'll see you upon my return.